Hello and welcome to another update video about gold. Yeah, the gold chart has reached my targets up here and the wave count to the upside is actually now quite full. So that means the high probability element of this entire move to the upside is now done. The price has, for the last few years, actually followed perfectly the forecast. And you might remember last year that I was starting the year 2024 with the statement that 2024 would be the year of the metals. Both silver and gold performed really well, but seems like gold has started to perform even a little bit better this year. We made enough videos about that, and the expectation was still for the price to push higher, as you know. But now, even on the smaller time frame, the wave count is now full. Now, that doesn't mean we have to get a reversal, but it means the risk for this larger degree wave 4 correction has significantly increased. Yeah. And we talked about that in previous videos. And the main support zone, I can just slightly adjust it, but main support for this larger wave 4 is sort of 2,700, 2,500 as next main support levels. Overall, I don't think the overall uptrend is over yet. That would need another 4-5 pattern. But this wave 4 could be quite substantial. And we all know that wave 4 corrections can take quite some time in gold. So that being said, in a few chat groups and so on, not necessarily trading related, and they started to talk about gold now. So yeah, that's all. These are all warnings that we are probably getting close to a top. We're obviously in all-time high territory. We haven't topped yet. There's no evidence that we've topped, but I am now taking the stance that this wave count is full. I continue to track support levels, but for me, I'm happy the high probability element of that rally is done. We all know that fifth waves, and this is a fifth wave of wave C, of wave 5, that these like to extend in gold or on the gold chart. A few weeks ago, when I made the long-term video on the MCO Global channel, feel free to check it out. It's still relevant. It's all perfectly unfolded as forecasted. But I specifically highlighted, first of all, the reasons why gold would likely perform in the next few weeks, which is now, and also that the fifth waves like to extend. And this happened. And it could still extend further. That's why I'm mentioning it. It could still extend a little further, which is why all we need to do is we just continue to track support higher. But as I said, the risk is getting high because all targets have now been reached. So on the smaller time frame, then, question is, okay, what's going on here? I had a wave 4, internal wave 4 pullback here with one more high to come. Well, that happened. But when, or let's say, what is the main support level? Well, I would now just track the 50% retracement of this rally that started on the 10th of March. And this would be my main support. So against that, the focus would be on higher prices. So further upside continuation can happen. I mean, I could be wrong about the the idea that this is an ABC structure to the upside. Could very well be that this is unfolding as a 5-wave move. Again, that's why I've got this support area here. The last few held really nicely. So I'm tracking this now in an, you could say, alternative as a wave 1, wave 2, and this could be a wave 3, 4, 5. So we might get another 4-5 pattern before we put a major top in place. But that is why we are tracking now this Fibonacci support between $2,967 and $3,014. That means, in other words, that any decisive break below 2,967 could be an indication that a substantial price top has actually formed. Yeah, you could track this trend line here potentially for a first indication that a top is in. And once this breaks, and we also, once this breaks, that would be an indication that we could have put a major top in place, a substantial top, but it would require a break below 2,967 as well for further evidence. So that's how I'm tracking gold at the moment. To track it higher more directly, you could use that trend line. That's the update about gold. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, the ES futures chart, and the NASDAQ, and additional stocks updates, check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find a link in the description. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.